Hey guys, Ray from loveyourrv.com here. Today I want to take you on a little hiking adventure I did just close by to our Thunderbird campsite here on Vancouver Island. The hikes take place only around 10 or 15 minutes out of town. You can see this is Campbell River. A little bit to the west here, the first spot I go to is just off the highway called Elk Falls, right in here. And recently they built a brand new suspension bridge and a bunch of stairs. I remember years ago I went and hiked out to the falls and it was just you had to go on dirt paths and stuff, but now they have a really cool suspension bridge. So there's a big parking lot there and a little, there's a really cool little interpretive center there for a project that's happening right now called the John Hart Dam. So over here there's a dam, and they've had these above ground kind of piping made out of wood that are back from the 1940s to move the water from the dam down to the generating station. And right now they're in the process of burying that all underground with underground tunnels, I guess, to upgrade it for earthquakes and wildlife and stuff like that. So when I go across here, I show you the big pipes when I go across this bridge. Then I head down and give you a look at the falls and the suspension bridge. After that, we head back down the highway towards town again. And I stop off right down in here. There's a little bit of a shallow rapids on the river, and there's a bunch of guys who are fly fishing for salmon. So I give you a look at the scene down there. And then we finish up. I go up to the Quinsam River Salmon Hatchery up here. I wanted to go check out and see how many salmon are returning. There's a few pink salmon there. I show you some of the salmon in the pens up here. They got some ponds that have some salmon. But really interesting is I walk down to the river here, and there's sort of a counting pool or something with a kind of a gate and a fish ladder. But while I was there, there was a black bear hiding in the bush over here, and I got him on video sneaking out into here and grabbing a salmon and sneaking back. So that was pretty cool. So anyway, let's head out and I'll show you some footage of my explorations. Okay, here we are at the entrance to the trail down to Elk Falls. Quite a huge parking lot. Wanted to come back here. When I was younger I came and it was just a trail out to the falls, but now they've done a bunch of work and they've actually put a suspension bridge and a bunch of viewing platforms to the falls. So let's see, we're here and it's just a little trail. I was talking to the girl in the interpretive center there, and she says it's about 15 minutes. We can go down there, walk along some platforms, and check out the suspension bridge. Let's go. Looks like you can bring your dog on a leash. Left Angie at home today. She's had a bit of a sore back lately, so she's going to rest and recuperate. So I'm on my own today. Okay, about halfway I'm crossing a bridge, and there's these huge pipes going along. We're right in the area of the John Hart Dam, and these pipes are above ground pipes that carry water from the dam to I think the hydro generating station. Right now they're building a huge project underneath the ground. So underneath they're drilling tunnels to replace these pipes, so all the water is going to go underneath. It's pretty cool. Quite the project. That little interpretive center up there at the parking lot has all sorts of pictures and information on it. Quite the project. Quite the pleasant walk through the woods. A beautiful mid-September day today. I'm going to go up to around 70 degrees today. Nights are getting cool though, and there's a crispness in the air in the morning. But I love this time of year. The air just feels a lot clearer. Okay, here's our first look at it. Okay, looks like we gotta go down a little further. That's pretty cool. They've really done a great job at building this stuff. This suspension bridge is just a couple years old. Allows you to walk right across the gorge there. Wow, quite the stairs. A lot of metal work. Put a lot of money into this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Not if you're afraid of heights. I think it's about 180 feet up. Boing, boing, boing. Looks like people are starting to put little love locks on it. Well, it's a nice little walk. So, there's a fair number of stairs and a little bit of an incline back to the parking lot, but nothing too hard. So I've just stopped along the highway there, and this is the main river just before it flows through the city and out to the ocean. You can see lots of guys in hip waders. They're fishing for the salmon they're running right now. Yes, the river gets nice and shallow here, but all the salmon are coming up here right now. There's a guy out there. So I thought I'd just nip through the campground here at Elk Falls. It's called the Quinsam River Campground, I think. Lots of nice sights. If you don't really like to stay in RV parks, it's a provincial campground. I'll put a link to the site in the description, but we've stayed here a number of times. It's really nice. Lots of trails to hike on. Some spots are right near the river. Right across the street, you can go to the big river, watch people fishing, do some fishing. And there's some sites that are plenty big enough for a good-sized fifth wheel or motorhome. And you're only a couple minutes from town. Okay, Quinsam River Hatchery. There's a little center in there with some pictures and stuff like that. And it's free to come here and check out the hatchery. Maybe see some spawning salmon or some babies getting ready to be released. Never know. Even see some bears around here. Sort of hard to see, but all these fish are coming upstream here. They're waiting at this gate. Getting in line. When they go through this ladder, take you on the other side, you can see the fish jumping up into the ladder. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, there they are. Oh, there it goes. So I was just walking away from this fish ladder, and a couple girls over here told me they were watching and they saw a black bear come out of the bush over there and grab a salmon and go back in. So kind of hanging out, waiting to see if the bear comes back.